Hey everybody, it's Jenny. I just got my new liquid eyeliner pen in the mail this afternoon. So I just jumped in the shower real fast, didn't do my hair yet, and I went ahead and did one eye. And I really like it. So I'm going to show you everything that I did from the beginning. And I've already got my eye primer on and around my eye. And the first thing that I do is I use white pristine liner, and I have my little cheat mirror right here. So I do this on the waterline first when it's freshly sharpened, so it's clean. And I get right here in the corner. This really just kind of helps brighten tired eyes. And since I've started doing this, it's really hard for me to get away from it. Kind of crazy. And then I just take the side and I color kind of like a crayon right here underneath my eyebrow, and that's just going to give me a little bit of a natural lift. And then take your finger and just smudge. Okay, so I take from here, I take the Sexy pigment, which is like a shimmer ivory, and I just take a little bit with my deluxe brush and just dust over that white. Very little. Okay, so from here, I go straight for my eyebrows. Now I use the Eyebrow Duo in dark, and here is the little pencil. But before I do that, I just take an old toothbrush and I just brush the makeup out. Now I want you to see how tiny the tip of this is. See how? Is it gonna focus? Very tiny. Baby strokes. You don't want it to look like you took a Sharpie. This is where a lot of people stress out and quit. Right before their eyebrows. So my eyebrows are naturally pretty thin, and my brows don't really grow a whole lot. So I have to kind of bulk them up a little bit, and I like to bring them in just a little closer to the center. I feel like it kind of slims down my face just a little bit. And see how I'm just kind of like baby strokes? And it also kind of makes it look more like hair instead of just And if you stay up real close on your mirror, it's really hard to tell what it looks like. So if you just kind of back up, you can get a little bit of a better idea. This really isn't a fast process. It goes faster when you're not talking and when you're not being watched, but it'll take you a little bit to get the hang of it. And it just takes practice. And it's impossible to get your eyebrows to look exactly the same unless you're using a template. But your eyebrows are sisters. They're not twins. People's eyes can't go two different directions at the same time. So they can only look at one at a time. So as long as you're close, it'll be fine. Sorry, I got a runny nose. Okay, so I got my pencil, and now I use the brow gel in dark. And this has fibers in it, so see, it's like a little baby mascara wand. I just go in there and add a little oomph. And this gel also makes them look a little bit more groomed and tailored. Okay, so I feel like I need to bring it in just a little bit more. Okay, good enough for me. Okay, so because the December Kudos is 3 Splurge, you buy the set of 3 Splurge and you get the free eyeliner. I picked my 3 favorite colors, and I'm using Elegant, which is a soft ivory color, Defiant, which is the brand new one now in December, and that is like copper penny beautiful. I love it. And then Tenacious. You can tell how much I use these guys because I like them a lot. Okay, so I'm just going to get a little bit of the Elegant on my brush. Just right down here at the base. And you can still see the white eyeliner. And then I take my brush sideways and I kind of go in it like this. So I kind of use it for a liner, and I just get that very inside tip or inside corner of my eye. Oh goodness. 'Tis the season. Okay, so now, Defiant. See how spongy it is? Can you tell how spongy it is? I love this stuff. Okay, so I got some on my brush, and you can either go straight from there, or I just like to mix it around and really get it in my brush if my lid. Okay, so I'm gonna go right here in my crease. And I always take my brush like this, and I find the round of my eye, and then I blend from there. That's just what I do. Can you see? Isn't that pretty? Let's go a little darker. I wasn't sure I was gonna like this. I was really kind of afraid it would be too bright orange, but I really, really, really like it. Like, I'm pretty sure this is my new favorite. And that's just because I haven't used the other 2 new ones yet. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so now I'm going to take the Tenacious, which is brown, like a bronze color, but it's really more of a brown. It seems a little bronzy, but when you put it on, it's more of a brown. Okay, so again, I'm going at it this way to find the round of my eye, just to add a little depth. And then the side of my brush, and I'm going to use it for liner. Just a little bit. Just to tie it together. And now the liquid liner. Okay, so I've seen all these tutorials, I've seen all these posts about winged liner. That's gonna take me too much time to figure out and perfect, so I'm okay with just normal eyeliner. And I really like liquid, but I really like the pen. Look at how tiny this is. So you can do super fine, or you can do a little bit thicker. So I'm going to start this at the inside of my eye, and I'm just gonna do little baby strokes. So here's another tip. If you're afraid that you cannot draw a straight line, just connect the dots. Draw some dashes and connect the dots. And really, I'm kind of painting the tops of my eyelashes, if that makes sense. So I'm just getting it really close. If you want a thicker line, then you use the side of the felt tip pen. And I just work towards the center. Now I do like it to be a little thicker and a little heavier on the outer edge. Now this kind of liner, liquid liner, you do not want that in your waterline. It will make a mess. Okay, so for my bottom lashes, I've already got a little bit of a liner there, but I'm just gonna kind of brush the very base of my lashes, and I'm like I barely feel it. And you just want to make sure that you got it tied together right here. Okay, so that's the liquid liner. I love how it feels. It dries fast, so it's not, I don't feel like it's gonna slide or make a mess when I open my eye. I'm sure you've worn liquid liner before, that when you open your eye all the way, then you have black line up here. This is not doing that at all. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish with my 3D Plus mascara. I'm just gonna do that right quick and try to do it without talking so we can get this going. See, I said I was gonna not talk. I don't wear a base coat of regular mascara anymore. So I just curl my lashes with the transplanting gel. I get my lashes in that brush and I curl it forward and it pops them right up. And I do this side and that side. And then for the fibers, I just kind of where am I at? Roll it right here on my arm and just kind of pack them down. And then I close my eye and do both sides. And I close my eye so I don't put fibers too close to my eye so they don't irritate my eyes. If you ever feel like you have something poking in the eye, it's probably a little fiber. So that's why I kind of keep my eyes shut. And then seal it with the gel. May as well put fibers on the bottom too, right? And if you get them all over your face or they fall down, it's okay because these are dry. See, it just comes right off. And then seal with more gel. Now, well, you can't see. I'm twisting like this and moving it around. If you start pumping your mascara, then it gets really thick and it won't last as long. So I just like to stir it up instead of pumping air into it. And then seal with the gel. And this, I think, is now my new favorite eye makeup look. I really like these three colors together. Today's the first day that I've used it like that. because I just got my order in the mail and I love it. So if I were going to help you choose your 3 colors, of course I'm going to tell you to get this trio. But all the colors are pretty. I'm just not much of a purple fan or a bright blue fan or anything else. If I want to add color, I do it in the form of a liner. So this is something that I can wear every day, and it's just going to be my go-to. So it's super easy. I really like the Splurge because when you're lining your eyes, you know, like pulling it together right here, you don't get any powder. You have no powder that falls into your eyes, makes your eyes water. You don't have that mess here. So I really love these Splurge. And look at how pretty this is. Isn't that awesome? Love it. So if you have any questions, shoot me a message. I'll be happy to help.